I'm Brad Nessler, here along with two of the best commentators in the game, Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso. A mild, clear day is what we'll have for the Florida State Seminoles and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. We hope you're ready for an action-packed game of NCAA football. Here come the Red Raiders. The Red Raiders look ready to come in here and get the upset. Kirk, how do you think this one will play out?
Florida State has one of their best players lining up in their backfield. Lee, expect a huge game from him running the football and maybe even catching a few passes. He's a tremendous athlete, and they'll use him as much as they can.
I gotta have to go with them too. I'm taking a note.
Florida State is ready to open this one up as they line up for the opening kick.
Back to return.
Decent kick. Number 20 takes it at the 4. Now let's see what kind of success this offense can have as they come out onto the field for the first time today. They'll start this drive at the 26.
Take over at the 26-yard line. First and 10.
Number 13 comes to the line with 3 wide. Surveys the field. And they bring him down for a sack on the play.
5-yard loss on the play.
Guys, let me tell you about a player that I'm going to be watching today. This linebacker is amazing. Don't be surprised if he's in on every single tackle today.
Yeah, Coach, this guy is something else. He has very good skills and excellent vision to just wreak havoc on the opposing team's running back.
This guy is a difference maker on this defense, Kirk. If he plays well, then this running game will go nowhere today.
It's third down.
3. Ball on the 33-yard
Number 13
line.
with 4 wide receivers. Play action. Sack for a loss at the 32. And they got him with a blitz.
And that time the pressure came from the safety position. Nobody picked him up, and he came up with a big-time play.
Fourth and 4.
The Red Raiders
Ball
line
on
up the
the
punt.
32-yard line.
Number 4 back deep to return. Oh, excellent punt.
Back deep to return.
Number 4 takes it at the 21. Not much of a return on that one, guys.
Boy, that's an excellent job of punt coverage there. Getting into position quickly and sealing off any space for him to run. Nice job.
They'll go to work at the 22. They're really struggling now as this crowd is going absolutely insane. They give to the tailback, and he's tackled at the 23. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback.
On the play.
We've got 2nd and 9 here. The Noles line up with trips right.
Number 45 makes the stop. No gain on the play.
They line up at the 23. Now it's 3rd and 9 coming up. The Seminole come out in a shotgun. Drops back to pass. Throws this one out to the left. It's deflected. He almost had the completion.
Yeah, but the defense was ready and were able to get a hand on the pass and bring up 4th down.
4th and 9.
Florida State ready to put this one away. Number 20 is back awaiting the punt. He gets it off.
20 back deep to return.
Number 20 fields it at the 40. The defense did a nice job of shutting down this offense the last time they had the ball.
The offense was not clicking at all. Let's see if they're back on the same page.
The offense will take over at the 49-yard line. The Red Raiders set up in the gun. First down, look at the throw. He's going right. The senior makes the catch. Tackle at the 31. The wideout made a good-looking grab there.
You're right, and the quarterback threw it as soon as he saw he had that extra step.
They line up at the 31.
Ball on the 31
First down.
yard line.
The Red Raiders line up with 4 wideouts. And down he goes at the 28.
Number 13 with the carry. 3-yard gain on the play.
They line up at the 28.
Ball on the
It's second
28-yard
down.
line.
Texas Tech comes to the line with 3 wide. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Batted ball.
You know, the quarterback didn't do anything wrong there. This is just a great play defensively.
I think he underestimated the speed of the defensive player. He just shot in and broke it up.
So that'll make it third down.
7.
Third down and
Ball on
7.
the 28-yard line.
These are the kind of situations where you look to the playmaker at receiver. He's looking to pass. Rolls right. Steps up. They bring him down.
How about the athletic move by that kid? Unbelievable for his size.
Boy, is he an amazing athlete. You know what happened there? The offensive line was so focused on picking up the blitz, they forgot about blocking the defensive lineman.
4th and 11.
And they're ready to
Ball
punt this
on
one
the
away.
32-yard line.
Number 22 is waiting for the snap. It's a high kick, and it holds up there. Number 8 signals for a fair catch, and it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession.
Personal foul. Kick catching interference on the kicking team. 15 yards from the spot of the foul. First down.
They'll set up shot at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10.
One man backfield. And they got to him before he could get back to the line. Good play there by the defense.
This is just a toss to the tailback, but the defense gets a good read on his play and was able to stop him for a loss.
It's second down and 12. Ball on the 33-yard line. The Knowles come out in a shotgun. They'll bring him down for a loss on the play.
42 with the tackle. 1-yard loss on the play.
Third and 13.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Florida State lines up in a shotgun set. Drops back to pass. Number 11 delivers. Incomplete pass.
Well, the defense did call there.
When the defense did what they had to do to get 3 and out and now get the offense back on the field.
And they're ready to punt this one away.
On the 32-yard line.
Number 20 is back to receive.
Number 20 back deep to return.
He gets it off. Number 20 fields it to 31.
He almost broke it there.
Like you said, Coach, one more block and that could have been 6.
They'll take over at the 41-yard line. Texas Tech in a 4-wide set. He looks to throw on first down. He ignores the footsteps and makes the catch. A pickup of about 3.
3-yard gain on the play.
Second and 7.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Number 13 has 4 receivers lined up here. Throws it out there. His back makes the catch.
These days, you need a running back who can not only run the football, but who has good hands as well.
Yeah, and this kid just put his hands on display. That's a great pickup by this back.
We've got a 1st and 10. Texas Tech sets up with 4 receivers. First down, looking to throw. Flips it. It's complete. And now the ball is loose. It's picked up by the defense. And this could be a big return. How about that play, Coach?
Nice play from the key part of this defense. This safety is a big-time football player, and that fumble recovery shows why.
And they'll look to capitalize on a good field position here. Florida State comes out with an I formation. Here's the give. Tries to juke. And they make the stop at the 23-yard line. A gain of 9 yards on the play.
9-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and 1 to go. Ball on the 23-yard
line.
Easy call here. Give it to the playmaker at running back. And they'll run him again. Juke move. He's taken down at the 19-yard line. That run gives him the first down.
You know, in the media conference a couple of days ago, the coach talked about how important it was for them to establish the running game. Let's see if this helps them open up the passing game any.
We'll see what they can do in the red zone.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Number 28 is the deep back as they line up in the I. They'll get him for a loss. Nowhere to go on that play.
Boy, you're absolutely right, Brad. This is a great job by the defense in not giving him any room to create anything.
From the 20-yard line. Second and 11 coming up. They'll go with the run once again. He spins. They'll knock him down for a loss.
That was a fantastic play by this defense.
You're right. Poor halfback. He had nowhere to go.
Third and 12. Ball on the 21.
21-yard line.
The Noles line up with trips right. Back to pass. Moves up in the pocket. He throws. Touchdown! They hooked up for the big play.
The coaches do a good job of getting this receiver the ball. They design plays specifically for him, like the one we just saw.
And the end results are huge chunks of yardage and touchdowns.
And he hits the PAT. Over 3 minutes remain in the second quarter, and the score is Florida State 7, Texas Tech nothing. Florida State is lining up to kick this one off. Kicks it off. Number 20 takes it from the 6. I'm sure the defense will be trying to strip the ball once again.
If these kids don't start hanging on to the football, they won't see another offensive series. They might start putting in some of those defensive players that really want to play.
Texas Tech Red Raiders will start
this drive at the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
Texas Tech goes with the ace set here. He's looking to pass. Wants to throw outside. And it's the senior. He gets hit out of bounds at the 38. And a nice pickup there.
I'll tell you what, the defense gambled a bit here and came with the blitz, and the quarterback showed tremendous poise by making a good read and delivered a nice ball to the open man.
Here's a look at the offensive production statistics, brought to you by Coke. Texas Tech lines up in a shotgun set. On play action, he's wrapped up for the sack.
Number 29 makes the sack. 3-yard loss on the play.
Second and 13. Ball on their own 35.
35-yard line.
Back to pass. He throws it. They can't connect. Incomplete. He had to get rid of that one in a hurry.
The defensive coordinator cooked up a good blitz package that time, and although it didn't result in a sack, it forced a bad throw.
It's third down and 13 to go. Ball on the 35. They come out with 4 wide out. Steps up in the pocket. He airs it out. It falls incomplete. And now it's 4th down.
Number 88, the intended receiver on the play. Fourth and 13.
Here comes the punter, looking to boot this one away. Number 4 is back deep to return. He punts it.
Number 4 back to return.
Number 4 takes it to the 23. So they beat this defense up through the air on their last drive. Let's see if they can replicate that performance this time around. We've got a 1st and 10.
25-yard line.
The Seminoles come out in the ace formation. They'll work the right side. The ball came free, and he is drilled at the 38-yard line. Nice job there by the defense.
The halfback was unlucky there. He had a good tight grip on the ball. The defender just made a play. One heck of a play.
Yep, one heck of a play indeed.
Excellent field position to start the drive. The Red Raiders line up with 4 wideouts. Back to pass. Lets it go. It's tipped. There's a player hurt. It doesn't look to be that bad.
Oh, yeah. It looks like he hurt his arm on that play.
Second down.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Texas Tech comes to the line with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. Steps up. Number 7 delivers. He's pushed out of bounds. The 37-yard line. The defense is all over that pass.
Like glue. I'm telling you, this defense is tough.
From the 37-yard line. It's 3rd down and 9 to go. Number 7 is back in the gun. He's looking to pass. He's looking down the middle. Finds his receiver. And they make the stop at the 22-yard line.
Now that's what you have to do on 3rd and long.
Yep, they went right at him and hit him in the mouth. That's a great conversion to get the 1st down.
Here's a look at the offensive production statistics, brought to you by Coke. Number 39, alone in the backfield. 1st down, look at the throw. Number 7 throws. His receiver has it. They pick up solid yardage there.
Yeah, nice little pitch and catch there. The wideout was able to find a little open space in the defense, and the quarterback was able to get him the ball for a good pickup.
2 minutes to go in the half.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
The Red Raiders with 4 receivers. Back to pass. Over the middle. He spins. Has it to the senior. Guys, the coaches have got to be happy with that one.
Yeah, you know they are. Anytime a play works to perfection like that one did, you know they're smiling.
Just watching this receiver and quarterback play together is a treat. They're a great combo.
The extra point to tie this game up. He splits the uprights for the extra point. So with less than 2 to go in the second quarter, our score is Texas Tech 7, Florida State 7. Looks like they're ready for the kick.
Texas Tech is lined up for the kickoff.
He kicks it off. Number 29 takes it from the 6. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive.
29 on the return.
This drive will start
at the 35-yard line. First and 10.
Number 11 with 3 wide receivers. Drops back on first down. Flips it, and it's caught, and he's shoved out of bounds at the 34-yard line. The offense calls a timeout, and that was their first timeout. It's 2nd and 11. Ball on the 34. The Seminoles come out in a shotgun. He drops back. Looking. He delivers. Got it to his receiver. And he's tackled at the 47-yard line. And Herbie, that was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, and what impresses me is the composure of this young quarterback. He made a great read, saw the open receiver, and delivered an almost perfect strike. Good-looking play.
Here's the offensive production statistics, sponsored by Coca-Cola. The Noles line up with a single set backfield. They're going to pitch it. Sheds one tackler. And they push him out at the 35. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think there's anybody on the field right now that can beat this guy in a foot race.
I agree, Brad. He's in a class by himself when it comes to speed.
And you can't coach that
First and
kind
10.
of speed.
Ball
You
on
either
the
got it or
35-yard
you don't.
Florida State lines up in a shotgun set. They'll bring him down at the 34. Number 28 gets about a yard on the play. That'll bring up second down. It's second down.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Florida State comes out in the shotgun. They'll go with a run once again.
Number 28
Florida
on the
State
carry.
will take a timeout. That's their second of the half. Third and 9. Ball on the 34.
34-yard line.
Number 11 lines up in the shotgun. Looks to pass. Moves up in the pocket. He unloads it. The ball is tipped.
Incomplete
Corner
pass.
makes really
Number
nice play on the
5,
ball.
the intended
The old
receiver
receiver
on the
never
run.
had a chance. That was great defense.
They'll line it up for a very long field goal attempt
34-yard line.
from 51 yards away. This to try to put his team up by a field goal. It's up. No good. He pushed it to the right. Well, they tried for 3, but they came up empty-handed. They'll go to work at the 34-yard line.
Take over at the 34-yard line. First and 10.
They'll work from the shotgun. They'll throw on first down. Looks. He's going left. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it. Number 8 was the intended target. That'll bring up second down. It's second and 10. Number 39 is the single setback. Caught. And they make the stop at the 37-yard line. And the pass is caught, but he goes nowhere.
Nice job there by the defense to get to him and make the sure tackle before he could make any moves to break loose.
The Red Raiders come out in the ace formation. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. He lets it go, and it's caught. And he's tackled at the 46-yard line. Texas Tech will take a timeout. That's their second of the half. Here are the offensive production stats, brought to you today by Coca-Cola. Going with the shotgun here. He drops back, and he tackles him hard at the 48-yard line.
Loss of 6 on the play.
Texas Tech goes with the ace set here. He'll dump this one off. Got it to the senior. Tackle at the 39-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch with a wideout.
Quarterback and receiver spend a lot of time together. The coaches say they stay after practice just working on their timing, and right there it paid off.
Third down.
3. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Number 13 is back in the gun. He drops back. He rolls out to the left. He's looking. He wants it all, going long. He caught it for the touchdown.
How about that? He's in the end zone. There was no time left on the clock. What a way to end the first half.
You talk about taking momentum into the locker room. What a passing catch.
They'll line up for the extra point. And he adds the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. We've played a half of football here, and our score is Texas Tech 14, Florida State 7. We are set to start the second half. Both teams are on the field and we're ready to go. And this one's away. Number 29 passes at the 5. And now we'll see the offense come out of the field for their next possession.
On the return. They'll take
go to
over
work
at the
26-yard line.
1st and 10.
Number 11 comes to the line with 3 wide. Florida State comes out with an I formation. Here's the give. He spins around. And down he goes at the 27. Number 28 gains about a yard on the play. That'll make it second down. It's second down and 9 to go.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
They're going to pitch it. And he tackles him hard at the 23-yard line. That was well defended by this defense.
Hey, that linebacker made a nice play. But what about all those big guys up front on the defensive line? They're good too, boy.
Well, they created the play this time, Coach. The offensive line is so concerned with their penetrating abilities that these linebackers are able to roam free and make plays like that.
The Noles are lining up with 3 receivers. Somebody jumped early down there.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty.
They'll line up for another third down play because of the penalty.
Well, here you're in a third down situation, and then someone makes a mental mistake. It makes your blood boil if you're a coach.
Ball on the
Third down and a couple miles here. Ball on the 18-yard line. Looking to throw. He passes it, and they couldn't hook up on that one. Excellent series by this defense, forcing them to go 3 and out.
The offense really struggled on this drive. They're going to have to pick it up if they want to move the ball on these guys.
4th and long.
The Seminoles are lining up to punt it away. Number 20 will be the return man.
The 20, back to return.
He gets it away. Number 20 fields it at the 48, and he didn't get anything on that return.
Well, the coverage team did an outstanding job at containing here. You always see this with this team. They're very disciplined on special teams.
This is a great place to start the drive on the opponent's side of the 50.
First and 10.
The Knowles line up in a 3-4. Inside handoff. Tackle made at the 45. Number 39 gains about 2 yards on the run.
On the play.
It's second down.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Florida State comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. Nice play fake. He airs it out. And he got it! So he drags his feet and picks up the first down.
This wasn't the best pass we've ever seen from this quarterback, but his receiver certainly could have saved him by making a wonderful catch.
You can put the ball anywhere near this guy, and he'll usually catch it, Coach.
Texas Tech can smell the end zone as they look to extend this lead. In the red zone again. Let's see if it'll be another touchdown. Drops back to pass. And they get the sack.
Makes the sack. 3-yard loss on the play.
From the 4-yard line.
Ball on the 4-yard
Second
line.
down. Single set backfield. The halfback picks up a yard.
Carry. 1-yard gain on the play.
If they can get it in here, it'd make it a 2-score game. It's 3rd and goal. They put everyone up on the line. Touchdown, Red Raiders. The halfback ran it in for the touchdown.
I'd give this guy the ball every time there's a short yardage situation.
He's money. You mean he's an ATM, automatic touchdown machine. Where do you come up with this? They just come to me, my friend.
So the kicking team will line up for the point after. He makes the PAT. So under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. And the score, Texas Tech 21, Florida State 7. Texas Tech to kick this one off. Number 4 and number 29 back ready to return. He kicks it off. Number 4 takes it at the 4. Broke away from 1. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Here's a look at the offensive production statistics brought to you by Coke. They're in the eye. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. Couldn't get anything out of that.
Carry. No gain on the play.
From their own 29-yard line. So it's 2nd and 10. Number 11 with 3 wide receivers. That's a great tackle at the 27.
With the tackle. Loss of 2 on the play.
Third down and 12 to go. Florida State comes to the line with 3 wide. Lets it fly, and he pulls it down. He's all the way down to the 47.
You know, they did a great job here of not just getting past the first down marker, but picking up some major yards on the play.
Yeah, the defensive coordinator will not be happy about giving up those kind of yards on third down.
First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line. Number 11 is back in the gun. Here's the halfback. He's hit and got away.
They sure shut down the halfback on that play.
Boy, they were in the backfield in a hurry. The back just had no space to run the football.
So it's 2nd and 13. Ball on the 50. The Noles go with the I formation. Back to pass. He looks. Got hit as he threw. Catches it. He's tackled at the 46-yard line. They get 4 yards on that pass play. 3rd and 9. Ball on the 46-yard line. The Seminole set up in the gun. He's looking to pass. Looks. He's going left. Got it. To the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown. A great throw, and that's his 2nd touchdown catch of the game.
The quarterback knew exactly where to put the pass, and the receiver went out there and made the grab. Good communication there.
And they're lining up for the PAT. And he adds the extra point. Just a few seconds remaining now in the 3rd quarter. And our score, Texas Tech 21, Florida State 14. They line up to kick this one away. He sends it off. Number 20 fields it at the 3. A little juke. They're ready to start another drive, hoping to duplicate the results of the last one, which ended in a touchdown. Here's a look at the offensive production statistics, brought to you by Coke. The Red Raiders line up with 3 wide. Fakes to the back. He throws it. And he brings it down. And he's taken down at the 46-yard line. And that reception put him over 100 yards on the day.
Well, this guy is such a big part of this offense. If he doesn't get his numbers, they usually don't have much success moving the football.
And that's why he's so valuable to this football team, Kirk. He's a big-time college football player.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 46-yard line. So at the end of 3 quarters, it's only a 1-possession game with the score. Texas Tech 21, Florida State 14. It's first down.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
This defense is in the dime. Play fake. He's going right. And it's caught. He's pushed out of bounds. The 39-yard line. They complete that play-action pass. Good for 7 yards. Second down, 3 yards to go. Ball on the 39. It's the ball. No, they faked it. And this one falls incomplete. Number 4 was the intended target on the play. That'll bring up third down. Third and 3.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
They'll throw for the first. Number 13 passes. He let that pass get away from him.
I think he's a little bit anxious. He actually looked a little bit too juiced that time, but he'll get the next one.
Fourth down, and the offense is still on the field.
39-yard line.
The defense is playing the pass on this one. They'll throw for it. Steps up, looking. He's under some heat. Sacked, and they'll turn it over. And that stop really gives these guys a swing of momentum, fellas.
You bet, Brad. That defensive play really ignited a fire on the sideline.
Yeah, this is a great chance for the offense now to build off that momentum and put some crucial points on the board.
Well, I think they might have gone just a little too far that time.
That's no problem. Unsportsmanlike conduct. 15-yard penalty. First down.
First and long. Ball is on 28.
At the 28-yard line. First and long.
Wants to throw outside. Finds his receiver. They'll bring him down at the 49-yard line. Boy, did he zip that ball in there.
Yeah, you're right. There's not a whole lot of quarterbacks out there that can make this throw. He delivers this one right where it has to be. Great arm strength.
It's second and 4.
Ball on their 49-yard line.
3 wideouts here. He drops back. Looks. He zips it. Catches it. There's a missed tackle. And that tackle's going to save him 6. The quarterback just rifled that one in there for a good game.
Well, he's throwing the football with some pop, isn't he, Coach?
Hey, if he's not careful, he's going to break his receiver's fingers.
First and
From
10.
the 30-yard line. First down. The Knowles come out showing 3 wide. Sweep left. He's taken down at the 29. Almost beat down a yard.
1 yard gain on the play.
It's second and 9.
Ball
on the 29.
29-yard line.
Fakes to the back. Number 11 fires. Number 5 brings it in. Touchdown. And this guy is turning in one monster performance.
No doubt about it. That's his 3rd touchdown of the day. Kurt, how's he getting so wide open?
It's really not too crazy. He's just running good, clean routes and catching the ball when it comes his way.
He makes the PAT. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He kicks it off. Number 20 has it at the 5. I don't think we'll see this offense get into a similar situation this time.
So you think they'll convert on 4th down if they go for it again?
Hey, why not? If you're having to go for it on 4th down a lot, you're not doing so hot, sweetheart.
Let's take a look at the offensive production numbers. Brought to you by Coca-Cola. Number 13 lines up with 4 wideouts. Look at the throw. Number 13 throws it out there. Finds his receiver. The 50. He's all the way down to the 38. Kirk, what do you have for us?
Well, that catch put the receiver over 100 yards. He's been one of the quarterback's favorite targets all game long.
They line up at the 38.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Texas Tech sets up with 4 receivers. Throws it to the outside. He catches another.
Number 4.
Good
makes the
pickup by
catch.
the receiver.
Yeah, this
9-yard
kid loves
gain
to play.
on the
He
play.
wants the ball every time they throw it up.
Second and 1. Ball on the 29-yard line. Florida State lines up defensively in a 3-4. He drops back. Throws it. This one is incomplete. Number 80 was the intended receiver on that pass. That'll make it 3rd down.
Third and
From the
1.
29-yard
Ball
line.
on the 29-yard
It's 3rd
line.
down. The Noles come out in a 34 defense. Nice play fake. Lets it fly. And he's got him on the fly. Number 88.
He appears to have been injured on the play.
He took a shot right to the head, but I don't think it's anything that a little smelling salt can't take care of.
And since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters most. Their last trip down here was a success. Let's see if this one will result in another touchdown with a 1-yard gain by the halfback.
Gain on the play.
Here they go, only 2 yards from pay dirt. Let's see if they can take this one in for 6. To the end zone. He was facing a man rush when he threw that ball into the end zone.
They came after him, sweetheart, big time.
This is a very important play for both teams. It's 3rd and goal from the 2. They've got about 100 tight ends in there for this goal line play. Number 7 falls on the fumble.
Number 7.
What a huge time to lose the football.
Yeah, you can't cough it up late in a tie ball game like this. If they end up losing because of that fumble, this poor guy is going to be looked at as the GOAT.
They line up at the 3. First down. They don't want to make any mistakes in this situation. Safety.
The halfback got caught in the end zone there, Coach, and it's going to cost him 2 points.
Yep, he's got to fight his way out of there. Running the football with that field position is usually how you avoid the safety. But not this time, my friend.
They're lined up for the free kick following that safety. This is a pretty important possession for this defense, wouldn't you say, guys?
Most certainly. They can't afford to let this offense score again. They need a big stop right here.
You couldn't be more right, Coach. This is a very important possession for
They'll
both
start
teams.
the drive at the
A
40-yard
very
line.
important
First and
possession
10.
here. Number 13, back in the gun. First down, look at the throw. Got it to him on the run. That one worked pretty well.
It's a good job here by the wide receiver to get open. He created good separation from the defense.
First and 10. Texas Tech lines up in a shotgun set. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. Surveys the field. Into traffic, and it's picked off. Across midfield. At the 40. At the 30. To the 20. He's all the way. Touchdown. And that was about the worst thing you could ask for.
Oh, that hurts. The worst thing that could happen. And now you've got to regroup and try to get back on the field for another set of downs.
So the offense is going to go for 2. They're crowding the line. And this offense is having a difficult time doing anything at the line of scrimmage. Hands it off. They got it. So with less than 2 to go in the fourth quarter, the score is Florida State 29, Texas Tech 23. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He sends it off. Number 20 from his own end zone. Guys, what do you think about this situation?
This is obviously a big possession. They have to get the ball in the end zone right here.
And this is their last opportunity, Kirk. If they don't score here, then they can call it a night.
Here's a look at the offensive production statistics brought to you by Coca-Cola. Number 13 comes to the line with 3 wide. First down, look at the throw. Throws it out there. It's complete. He's pushed out of bounds at the 26. So they execute and move a little closer to the sticks.
Yeah, completing those short passes is the key because it lulls the defense to sleep a little bit. Then you can launch one big one downfield for a big gain.
It's second down, 6 yards to go. Ball on their own 26. Texas Tech comes to the line with 3 wide. He drops back. He steps up, looks, and he's sacked.
Number 91 makes the sack. 7-yard loss on the play.
We have our Coca-Cola Players of the Game, and it's really no surprise. Congratulations. They come out with 3 wide receivers. Looking. He's looking for his man. Incomplete. That was incomplete, and it looked exactly like their last pass.
It's the exact same play, and I think the offensive coordinator just tried to pull a fast one.
Looks like they're going to go for it on 4th down.
On the 19-yard line.
The Red Raiders set up in the gun. They need this pass. Looking. In as he throws. Number 13. He may have been seriously injured on that play.
Hopefully it's not as bad as it looks. This guy is a huge asset to this team, and if he can't come back, then they will really miss him.
They're threatening inside the 20. The defense is playing the pass on this one.
10.
Gives it off. The big guy with room to run. Brought down at the 9-yard line. Defense calls the timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. They're going to flag the celebration there.
Personal foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense. 15-yard penalty. First down.
Florida State, first down here, trying to make it a 2-score game. The Noles come out in the shotgun. Little handoff. Spin move. Sheds that one. They'll bring him down at the 14. The Red Raiders take a timeout, and they'll have 1 timeout left. It's 2nd and goal. Ball on the 14. go with the run once again. He tries to spin. Touchdown! And that might be enough to do it here.
Yep. I think I hear the fat lady warming up her vocals.
I don't know. I think I hear someone speaking maybe a little bit too soon. Crazier things have happened in college football.
So the offense will stay on the field and attempt the two-point conversion. They put everyone up on the line. Florida State will line up in a jumbo set here. There's the play fake. Looks. He's rolling right. The ball is tipped. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. Decent kick. Number 39 takes it from the 6. Guys, what do you think about this situation?
There is just too much ground to make up and not enough time, Coach.
Yep. They played very well today, Kirk. This game is a lot closer than the score on the scoreboard is showing right now.
Here are the offensive production stats, brought to you today by Coca-Cola. The Red Raiders line up with 4 wideouts. Drops back to pass. Moves up in the pocket. Looking. Slips it short. Catches it. And he's tackled at the 26. Just a yard there.
1 yard gain on the play.
They like to run this fast-paced kind of offense.
Yeah, and sometimes you get the defense to panic and waste the timeout.
Setting up the play action. Throws it deep. Got it. And they finally push him out at the 40. We've got a flag down on the field. Might have been offside.
Offsides on the defense. The penalty is declined. First down.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
40-yard line.
The Red Raiders come out in a shotgun. Looking. He unloads it. Caught a one-hander. And he's taken down. The wideout comes up with a spectacular play.
Yeah, and if I'm the coach, I'd put a big circle around that play so I can remember to call that one again. Good call.
And since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters most. Defense looking for his first incompletion this drive. And he gets the touchdown. And he comes up with his second touchdown catch of the game right there.
Kirk, this kid is tough to stop.
And you're right, Coach. You try to keep tabs on him, but eventually he's going to find a way to get open.
I think you need to double team him.
So the kicking team will line up for the point after. And he hits the PAT. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Like they're lined up for the onside kick. Here's the onside kick. Their last drive ended with a touchdown. See what happens on this possession.
49 on the return.
The offense will start at the 34-yard line.
The drive at the 34-yard line. First and 10.
Florida State will kneel on it here as they count their seconds down. The Red Raiders are going to take a timeout, and that was their last timeout. It's second down and 12. Ball on their own 32. Florida State is about ready to celebrate a big victory here. Takes a knee. This one's in the books, folks. Coach, what's your final thought on the game?
Well, this one had me on the edge of my seat all game long. Florida State really got all they asked for and more in this contest. Great job by both teams.
Folks, that's going to do it for this edition of NCAA Football 2007. Again, our final score, Florida State 35, Texas Tech 30. Until next time, with Kirk Herbstreit and the coach Lee Corso, I'm Brad Nessler saying so long.